What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rest Hold Podcast, episode 48. Brought to you, as always, by your boys Tanner, Fred, and me, Zach Foreman Tanner. Say what's up to the people.
Wild weekend of wrestling.
Wow, yeah.
For multiple companies.
Lot of shows, lot of news.
So much news.
I mean, some drama.
A little
stirring,
bit of drama.
Especially in the online community, drama.
Of course, always stirring in the online community.
Is it warranted?
I don't know.
Let's
jump right into the outside the brass circle here.
So
outside the brass ring.
The brass ring. So what happens? CM Punk wins, right?
Wins.
CM Punk, the very next show.
Hurt.
I'm hurt. I gotta rescind the title.
Yep.
Dude, you buried Hangman Page.
Yeah, bad.
For this old man to be hurt the day of becoming champion.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Hangman.
Look.
Yeah, and did you see? I don't know if it was real, but the plans they had for the like the World Qualifier tournament.
It was
for
like
the
winning
interim.
and face Moxley.
Yeah, win a battle royale and then you face Moxley in the semifinals.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the other side is.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. I mean, Tony Khan coming at you with another huge announcement.
We kind of made a joke
yesterday
about this.
as of when this will be posted.
So
Wednesday the 8th.
Yes. So we kind of made a joke about this, but I'm sure you guys, as fans of wrestling, feel the same. AEW's social media and marketing team has the easiest job in the world.
Literally the dream.
They have to post once a week AEW major announcement.
The same graphic.
All they have to do is occasionally change the word major to massive to huge to astronomical to groundbreaking to whatever it is. But it's a weekly thing where they just go, new announcement.
Yep.
We got bad ratings, new announcement. Oh, our champion's hurt, new announcement.
Yeah.
That's not an announcement every time. Like, sometimes it's just part of the show.
It's just part of the show.
Like,
it's just part of the show.
And it's reflective in the ratings.
Yeah.
And like, I don't get hung up on ratings because personally, I don't care.
I think ratings are stupid to begin with.
Yeah, first of all, people consume it in so many different ways. Right?
And also, like, ratings only count the first 48 hours?
Yeah,
like, a lot of people watch on the weekends or when they have time. Like, ratings are stupid.
All that, and then people consume on YouTube. Where just for an example, right? I saw an AEW clip that had like 1-point-something million views.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna tell me like, oh, they only do 400,000. Yeah. It's like, come on.
Some people just don't have time to watch a full show.
Yeah, exactly. Or people are doing stuff. Not important. Yeah. Not important. But I lost my train of thought now because I was
talking about huge announcements.
Yeah, the huge announcements. It is reflective in the ratings.
Yeah.
Now, as I said, not that big of a deal. But people are less inclined to tune in when every week is a huge announcement or every week is a new debut or every week is going to change the landscape of professional wrestling because nothing they've done so far has done any of that.
No.
And like people might disagree with me. People might say I'm a hater. Like obviously the joint pay-per-view is cool. Like
that's
AEW
really cool.
New Japan is cool. But that's not changing the landscape. That was done before. Yeah. They did that with Ring of Honor.
They did that with Ring of Honor.
So I don't really... Is it cool? Is it a major announcement? Yes, that was.
Yeah.
But everything else has just been
normal
TV,
announcements
normal pro
that
wrestling.
You're overdoing to try to get views.
Yeah, absolutely.
In similar AEW news, MJF.
Oh, yeah.
Tearing apart the airwaves this week.
Honestly, we said this maybe just last week, but it might have been the week before. He's the kind of character where you just don't know.
You have no idea.
He's so good that you just don't know what's real, what's fake. Is it a shoot? Is it a work? Is it a work shoot, as everyone likes to say now? The hot buzz phrase.
The work shoot.
It's the pipe bomb. It's the work shoot. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Whether it is.
Yeah.
A lot of good points.
Every point he made is accurate.
100%.
His delivery, perfect. The passion is there. Really phenomenal promo.
Yeah.
If it's a work... You worked everyone.
Oh, yeah.
If it's shoot, you did what you got your point across.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just don't know.
What I saw was they pulled him off the website. Mm-hmm. They pulled him off of any TV spots. Mm-hmm. They replaced his current TV spots. They pulled him off any commercials
And they unfollowed him on Instagram.
And they unfollowed him. The classic. I love that one. That's my favorite. Like,
Kyler Murray unfollowing
the Cardinals.
But if that's real, one, huge loss.
Big loss.
Huge loss.
Yeah.
Two, the Cody Rhodes move might be more substantial than we thought.
Yeah.
Because people are seeing, like, Cody's main eventing big pay-per-views.
Yeah.
He's main eventing every Raw.
Yeah.
Or he's opening every Raw. Like,
yeah. It's a big deal.
And I know it's Cody Rhodes. So, like, already had a base, already had
Yeah.
fans. But maybe the big bad wolf wasn't so bad,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't know. And MJF, the kind of guy, like we said, like, you get him, you have to let him be him.
Yeah.
But WWE will make it worth
They'll make it work.
while.
Yeah, they'll make it work for sure. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens
Yeah.
with that.
It's unreal. A good, really good promo. If you guys
Very,
haven't seen
very
it
good
yet,
promo. It's
which
like 7 minutes. It's actually not that long.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone has. If you're a fan of wrestling, I'm sure you've seen it or at least heard about it.
Yeah.
But definitely go watch it. It's all over YouTube.
It's very good.
Oh, you know what's a good thing I didn't check? We should check if AEW posted it. It's one of their segments.
I can check right now.
Yeah. Because if that's on their like official YouTube as a segment,
Then,
it's definitely a work.
I highly doubt they posted it.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt it too, but
Let's see. All the wrestling.
let's see.
Okay, that's
very loud in our ears.
Sorry. What was that, a couple days ago?
Yeah, so
CM Punk announcements.
it doesn't look like it's there, no.
Don't see anything.
Nope.
They got Tanahashi.
Nope.
Not on the page. But again, like,
Why would they, right? Even if it's part
even
of
if
their,
it's a work, you can't post
can't,
that.
yeah, brag
You can't
about
post him crapping all over the company.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
so I don't know.
Just something to
I
think
don't know.
about.
If it's a work, it's damn good work. Damn good work.
And now, just to wrap up the AEW point, right? The drama of people online is ridiculous.
I don't think I know this.
You'll get it when I say it. People are now saying CM Punk stubs his toe, has to relinquish the title. Cody Rhodes can wrestle with a torn pec.
We talk about this as the match is happening. WWE will not take any more excuses for not being able to wrestle.
It has gone out the window.
This is like when they figured out you could do Zoom and now there's no more snow days.
Yeah.
That's what Cody Rhodes just did to all of wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, you torn pec? He just went into Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
Like with Seth Rollins.
You got a cold?
Yeah.
Oh, get in the ring.
Interesting. And like I actually disagree with Cody wrestling.
I do too. I know people say the story in this and such a good match.
The story
he wrestled with one arm.
Yeah, the storytelling, whatever.
He wrestled with one arm.
There's a lot of implications we'll get to when we recap Hell in a Cell, but and I'm no doctor, but the long-term thing that could happen from just like you're wrestling with a bad injury, you're just gonna keep wrestling with it, make it worse. Like, and I know like adrenaline might kick in for a little bit of it, where like it subsides the pain slightly.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't imagine. And like, again, I'm not in the bad.
Sorry.
But you got guys that aren't getting medically cleared for little things.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, no, I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
But it is funny
that
that CM Punk has no visual injury. And this is not to say he has nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He probably does.
But it is funny how quick people are to, oh, you're champion.
And of course it happened at the same time.
Yep.
Like, of course. Like, the stars aligned. Like, yeah. But
very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
In other, I guess, this weekend related news, Bailey posting a picture laced up of boots.
So she's getting ready. Getting close.
Should be back soon.
Which is
Money in the Bank.
Which would be cool, but the way they seem to be bringing these people back, Lacey's still not ready.
She got hurt.
I know.
That wasn't really their fault.
It was
she got hurt during the stuff, like while she was getting ready to come back. So that was just unfortunate.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was just bad timing.
And the women's division could use them.
Bailey winning Money in the Bank would be cool.
Would be.
There was talks of The Fiend coming back.
I think there was nothing to that.
Yeah, probably
I think it was just people.
It was his Instagram post, and everyone hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And it appears as though John Cena will be back for the summer.
I think John Cena versus Austin Theory has some legs.
I saw one thing that Cena should hop in with Rollins.
Dude,
I don't hate that, but
Seth's not gonna win.
No, he's not.
And like, well, let's start
right
doing the
into
recap.
it. Yeah,
let's start doing the recap so we could get some of this Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes discussion out. We'll just do real quick. We'll start with NXT in your house, right?
Okay.
The lesser of the two shows, but by no means a bad show.
Of course not.
Let me just pull it up so I have all the matches.
Started with the Legado.
Yeah, with the family.
And 2 dimes and 2 stacks. And
2 dimes and 2 stacks and dollar bill, yo. But look, they win.
It made sense. It's unfortunate.
Did. I just don't know what the end goal is here.
What did we pick here? Let me go look what we picked while we do this.
Yeah, so I don't know what the end goal is either way, is what the thing was. So maybe it's going to be a real quick nothing burger, and then I don't know.
You took Tony.
I took Tony, yeah. So maybe it'll be a real quick nothing burger, and then Legado will move on. Like, I'm actually just hoping that they move on.
Yeah.
I think their time here is done.
Mm-hmm. We keep saying that, though.
I know. We keep saying it. I'm probably wrong, but...
Like, they got to start pulling people up. They said their whole idea was like a year. They've been there for like 7.
Santos especially,
for a long time. Yeah, it's time to bring them up.
Time to move on.
Give them something to do.
This was good because it got a lot of representation. Like, everyone on the... All those... 4 of the 6 guys at least need to be on the pay-per-view. Yeah. Like, they need to be there. Legato's 3 of your best wrestlers. Mm-hmm. Tony D's one of your new big stars. And then the other 2 just... Right place at the right time. Yeah,
they're fine.
Fell in with Tony D.
Yeah.
So they need to be showcasing. This is a fine match to do it. Yeah. Again, not really sure what the story is next.
Toxic Retains. Do we have any much to say about that?
No.
I mean, like honestly, like Katana and Keegan Carter, they're good. They're a damn good tag team.
It just
like other than JC Jane and Gigi, like they're probably the next best women's tag team, probably in WWE.
Well, I mean, they're like the only other. No, but
I know that's not saying much, but like they wrestle like a tag team. Yes. They're not just thrown together. Like I don't know, but
absolutely,
they're not ready to be done with Toxic yet. Too much going on there.
Yeah, I feel like they're honestly hitting their next stride now.
Yeah,
like
after that promo,
honestly. And then the win. Yeah, they're good. I'm excited to see what's next. What they're gonna throw at them as a tag team. So.
Yeah, Pretty Deadly. Lost to the Creeds. Wow, you're 3 for 3 so far.
3 for 3. Finger on the pulse of NXT, guys.
Struggling.
Die hard NXT. No, but the Creeds, man, they're damn good.
So good.
They're so
good.
And when I tell you, when Julius hit the shooting star press,
insane.
Lost
they're insane.
My freaking mind.
They're nuts.
I saw him go to the top rope, and I started like, oh, no way he's doing this. No way he's doing this. And then the more he was up there, I started praying. I was like, oh, he's doing it. And not only did he do it, he almost jumped out of the freaking gym. I mean, it's insane. They're very, very
they're
good. They got something with these two.
Yeah, they're insane.
And, call me, like, stupid or whatever, but I didn't know they were really brothers.
Yeah.
The Creeds are really brothers.
They're really brothers.
And I should, like, as soon as you saw their parents' front row, that should have been the
there it is, yeah.
And hopefully Pretty Deadly goes up.
At least they did a good job with Braun the first time and not showing Steiner until he won.
Yeah.
But... Yeah.
I'm hopeful that Pretty Deadly goes up because they're good.
They're very good.
They don't need to stick around.
No, there's nothing really for them. That's really it. They did their job.
And they can go be with what's his face, formerly known as LA Knight.
Oh God,
Max Dupree.
Yeah, put him in. All right.
Boy,
the shocker of the weekend, I would say.
Yeah, this is
Carmelo
big.
Hayes defeating Cameron Grimes.
Honestly,
for the North American title.
To me, this might mean Cameron Grimes' time is up. Like he is going up.
No.
It literally made no sense for this.
I don't know why he lost.
Other than being like really high on Melo, it made no sense because they already made it Melo versus Solo. Mm-hmm. So like,
I don't know.
Does Solo lose and go up or like?
I think Solo loses.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he go up? Probably not. But he definitely loses.
It's another one of those things where like I want these guys to just go to the main roster because the main roster needs help.
The help. Yeah.
And like I'm okay with NXT having a bunch of people I have to learn and meet and get to know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's totally
that's
fine.
what it's for. Yeah. So like Solo is good. We met him. We learned about him.
He's damn good.
Like, and he's
bring him up,
like he looks like one of the 4 or 5 guys that's really ready to go. So.
Yeah. All right.
Good match though. Real good match.
Yeah.
Really, really good match.
Mandy wins. To no one's surprise. It went exactly as we thought it was going to go.
First of all, Mandy dominated for the most of the match, and then when they started like flipping the switch, I was like, they're going to do this, and it's the biggest freaking mistake of their life to have Wendy Chu win, and then she didn't. Yeah.
At least they know what they're doing.
Wendy boo.
Wendy boo.
Boo.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, the character's fine, not for a title.
Dude, the thing is, and maybe this is because like it's her first like real single sanction match, right? Because she's always in tag matches or whatever. She's really not that good.
No, she's okay. She's okay.
Really not that good.
No.
And Mandy has gotten far better.
Far better. Yeah, she's getting better every match.
Better. Yeah, she's putting the work in. So like her, love her, hate her, despise her, whatever it is, you got to acknowledge when people are putting the work in and getting better, and Mandy's getting better.
Yeah, definitely getting better every match. And then, wow, I've missed a lot this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was only one off.
Yeah.
And it was a big shocker.
Yeah, it was. Damn, I stink.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't picking with great confidence either, though.
Yeah, a lot of it was tough. But yeah, Braun Breaker defeats Joe Gacy.
In a fine match.
Yeah.
Joe, honestly, the finish with the spear out of Joe Gacy's little backflip off the ropes, phenomenal spot.
Yeah, very good spot.
And now they're setting up for Braun Breaker to have another phenomenal feud. I love this.
Apollo Crews is damn good.
Apollo Crews, first of all, been terribly underutilized.
They also blew
roster.
Probably the best group name in the history of WWE, the Apollo Crew.
Yeah, the Apollo
but they didn't do that.
When it was him and
Cedric, and that was sick, but they didn't do it.
But this is good for both guys.
Yeah.
Even if I think Braun's gonna win the feud moving forward, but this is good for Apollo.
What's interesting about this feud is I know that Braun hasn't had like that many feuds, but like Apollo is probably more athletic. Well, definitely more athletic and probably stronger than Braun is too, which will be really interesting.
He's definitely be close. I don't know about strong,
but he's close. It's close.
And Apollo could go with anybody on the entire roster.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a doubt in my mind Apollo Crews can at least put on a good match with everybody. So this is a big test.
Yeah, it is.
Like, if Braun can deliver, if he can carry some promos, hopefully a little bit better than Gacy, which it was an interesting dynamic. That's a tough promo package to carry when you're new.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, hopefully with Apollo, it's a little more straightforward. They can make it happen.
Yeah. But what I meant by that was more like, maybe Ciampa was a little quicker, but Braun was stronger.
Yeah.
Dolph was definitely quicker, Braun was stronger.
Yeah.
Gacy, well, probably not stronger, was more of the bigger guy.
Yeah, and it was like a mental aspect.
Where now it's not quicker, and he's maybe stronger.
Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting clash there. I'm excited for that. They need to make this go to what's it called? What's next?
They do one for SummerSlam.
No, they're doing one first. They're doing the Bash.
Oh, the
4th of July weekend.
Bash. Yeah, that'll be good.
That's not Tuesday though, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's
It's on the Saturday, right? Because we talked. So. No. It is the Tuesday because Money in the Bank's the Saturday.
Oh, right. Yep, because they can't go on.
Yeah, because Monday is 4th of July, so Tuesday is probably the Bash.
Yeah, that'll be good though. That'll be fun.
I think that's probably where this match will happen.
Yeah.
But that'll be good. That'll be really good.
Yeah. All right.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell.
This match is
in a Cell.
Theory beats Ali.
That was a no-brainer.
Not much to say about this.
Ali
is damn good.
Okay, so.
And I don't think he gets the respect.
Ali's pretty good, and we'd give him his flowers on here. He could put on a match, right? But you're in Chicago. You're from Chicago, and the crowd is just dead.
Wasn't super excited. Yeah.
That's a tough look.
But he was showing out.
I know, but it's a tough
respect.
look, man. Like, even not to slander Zack Ryder, because I was a big Zack Ryder fan.
Oh, yeah.
But Zack Ryder in New York,
popped
on
off.
Long Island.
Long Island went crazy.
People
we loved him.
Sell out for Zack Ryder.
Yeah, he's the best.
Like, and maybe it's because Chicago has CM Punk or bigger superstars.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough to do, but that's a tough look.
Yeah.
Tough.
Also, like, Ali was taking spots he just did not need to take.
Like that spot from the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, it gets thrown off the turnbuckle.
Where Theory threw his legs out.
Flat.
Yeah, he just dove
for
at the
no
floor.
reason.
Which is why I like Ali, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the biggest Ali fan, but I can acknowledge that what he does is good, and people should wrestle like him. Like, you should want to tear the house down.
Yeah.
Like, you should want to put a show on. And, like, so I got no problems with it. But
I like
it was
Ali.
a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Judgment Day defeats the Missile Club.
Obviously.
I feel like the post match or the Monday is the more important part of this match.
Yeah.
So
let's cover that. Why not?
Judgment Day wins.
Judgment Day wins
at Hell in a Cell to the surprise of no one.
Right. The only thing that could have possibly happened was Finn joining Judgment Day.
Yes.
At
Hell in a Cell, which did not happen. AJ got cut somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. Apparently, it was pretty bad.
Yep.
But we move into Monday, and they recruit their newest member, Finn Balor, and then proceed to beat the brakes off Edge.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm not really sure what to think here.
Oh, so what I'm kind of gathering is that with Cody not going to be able to wrestle,
They need a babyface.
they needed a babyface, and that they needed people to put on real wrestling segments for the weeks.
Maybe.
Because Cody's going to probably wrestle at Money in the Bank, but they're not going to have him wrestle.
Cody?
Yeah.
No.
That's what he's saying.
No way.
Okay, he wrestled at Hell in a Cell, but he's not going to wrestle at Money in the Bank.
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot to just be sitting there with a torn pec for a month.
6 weeks.
2 days
6 weeks.
compared to a month is a big difference.
Is it 6 weeks? What is it?
It's the 4th of July weekend. It's a month.
It's a month.
It's about a month. I understand. Even still, he shouldn't have done it on 2 days.
Yeah.
A month with just having a torn
Yeah, but it
pec.
only take major pec tear could take, I guess, like a couple, like 8 to 12 weeks, but like it's WWE.
But that's 8 to 12 weeks of healing.
Yeah, no,
that's
I know.
not to get in a ring.
I'm just saying, but he clearly didn't care. Not important. Not important.
Okay.
The story was that they needed someone.
Okay.
So they're turning Edge real quick to get it back on
Well,
track.
the thing is now they apparently said he's hurt.
Edge?
Yeah.
Edge is hurt.
That's what they said. He broke his like orbital bone in
Like,
the attack.
really? Or
No,
just
that's
that
what the bit was.
So maybe he'll just come out in a mask.
What?
I said he'll just worry about. He'll come out in a mask.
No.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
Not like a.
I know.
NBA
Not
mask.
like non-displaced orbital floor fracture.
Oh, so they'll just replace it.
Okay.
Oh, all right. He's gonna be fine, or at least he'll be on cutting promos, whatever. Again, not really sure what the real story is, but rumor mill.
Yeah. We're big rumor mill guys.
They want to bring back Big Cass.
I did hear about this. I did hear that they really were impressed with him in
some relation
Impact.
to Edge, and have them partner up as baby faces.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I saw that they were interested, and they were really impressed by him in Impact.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird. Because like, I feel like what did it really? I understand like externally why it was done, but like kayfabe, how is Edge holding you back? How is Finn pushing you further than Edge was?
Got me.
Is it like an ego thing? Maybe
like
they're
thinking because he's the old vet, he's always going to be the leader.
Little out of touch kind of
where
thing.
Finn kind of thinks they're equals.
Maybe could be something. We'll have to find out next week, I guess. But they're gonna
tune
have to do
in
something.
next Monday.
Yeah, right. We're gonna need to have answers to that somehow on Monday, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a little weird. It was interesting. It's a good bit. It was a good segment.
It was a good segment, and I thought this was a good match. I thought this match was okay. All things considered, being a mixed tag where the men have to wrestle the men and Rhea tags in, then Liv automatically as all things, good match.
The only problem I have is hot tags don't work when it's cross gender.
Yep.
Because you don't have to tag the second time.
Yeah.
They're just in.
Yeah.
Once the first tag happens, there. But other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Zeke the Freak and KO.
Oh man, Elias walked. So
Zeke could run.
Speak.
So Zeke could speak.
I'm honestly a little shocked that he lost.
I'm not at all.
Not that he's like
Not
a serious character, but
he's a bit. He's literally just a bit.
This was a very good match.
No, it was. This was a good match. He's good.
Zeke, Elias, whatever.
He's good.
He can wrestle.
Yeah, no. Kevin Owens.
He's a little rusty
because
not in any of those like moves with Kevin Owens, but he ran head first into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, he
Bad.
did. Yeah, he did. Just didn't put his hands up. Yeah.
So that's like one of those like rest versus rust kind of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, him and Kevin Owens, damn good.
KO's good.
Kevin Owens
he's
in the pin saying, "This is Elias."
Dude, he's so underrated. It's actually insane.
He's really wrong place, right place, wrong time.
Yeah, he really
because
is.
he would be on a good championship run right now.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
He's
got to get another belt soon.
He's doing great work.
He's so good.
But then again, it's like, not that this is how it should work, but I'd rather Seth. I'd rather Cody.
Yeah,
so it's just it is
wrong
place.
Wrong place.
Yeah.
Right place, wrong time.
Right place, wrong time. Yeah.
Bobby defeats MVP almost.
I mean, I called it. I did say they need to build somebody to Roman, and it looked
and Bob
after the
said,
match,
"I'm coming for Roman."
After the match, it looked like that's exactly what they were doing. I'd like to think that I knew it all along, and I'd like to hope that they're really going to do that. And I think neither of those are true. One, I guessed because they have nobody else for Roman.
Do you think this was because Cody was hurt? And they're like, hey,
so
Bob, we're going to plug you in, maybe.
We got Bob to go. You know what? I didn't even think of that. But that
it's not like they know.
And that's a quick fix.
Yeah, and just plug in Bob.
And
whether he wins or not, we're going Bob.
And MVP takes the pin. Perfect. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which is the only way it could have gone, is that MVP.
So we talked about this during the pay-per-view. Just bring it up here briefly. Quick conversation. Bob versus Roman. He's got him in the hurt lock.
Yeah.
Is Bob going to business for himself?
So that's the thing, right? We talked about it, and I said having the hurt lock protected, which is awesome. It's cool. It's honestly one of the coolest finishers because it's the most believable finisher. If Bobby Lashley gets his hands on you, you're not done. Getting out. Yeah. Like we
almost is like the only one.
Yeah, it's like
probably.
Almost for being huge and Brock Lesnar for being Brock Lesnar.
Other than that, if Bobby gets you in a hurt lock, you're done.
Yeah. So Roman being in the hurt lock would be an iconic spot.
Yeah.
Whether people want to acknowledge it or not. Either Bobby stays protected and is now the strongest champion, which would be incredible to skyrocket the Almighty like that. Or Roman is now even more powerful and had broke the hurt lock, retained his championship, and moves on. Like, either way, you're getting a big boost, a huge boost. And
somebody.
Who's Roman's last challenge that he went through? What was it?
Brock.
Right. So he hasn't fought anyone since Brock.
It's Brock.
Jeez, that's why I'm like drawing a blank.
Yeah, he hasn't defended the belt since Brock.
But before that, he wasn't really like running through real believable challengers.
He beat Seth.
Yeah.
It was Brock after that. It's kind of Brock after that.
Yeah,
before that too.
Kevin Owens, I know he had.
Kevin Owens a year and a half
That's what I'm thinking. Like all the guys he's beaten, they're all good, but like beating Bobby.
Bob is a big one. That's the thing. And we said Roman's really tore through the roster. Yes and no. He hasn't beaten Seth. He beat Edge, which is a good one. He hasn't beaten now Cody.
Yeah.
Hasn't beaten Drew.
Yeah.
Hasn't beaten Bob. Hasn't beaten Randy.
Yeah.
Like there's still guys. There's definitely still guys.
The top guys are
still there.
And which is like so incredible to say that the second half of his run
I was about to say how much of it a testament that is to how good Roman actually is. Is that they haven't touched probably their top 5 guys on the roster,
and he's had the best run.
Other than Brock,
yeah.
Who is he? I understand the guys are good. Like Starr's good, Daniel Bryan's good, Edge is good.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not performing.
No, but who has he really touched? That's marquee guys in WWE.
Yeah,
Edge and Brock. That's really it. And he still had a damn good run.
And if they start with Bobby, then they get to Cody, then they get to Seth.
Because Cody has to win. Cody's gonna win. Cody's the end.
So then Cody needs to be last.
Okay. Cody is either last or someone else beats him before it.
Cody's either last or loses, then comes back around. And maybe the story was too good to be true right away.
I don't think they're good enough. I don't think the writing team is good enough for that.
But it's not a hard story, right?
How many hard stories, non-hard stories have they missed, though? How many have they missed?
But this is an easy story, right?
It is.
Cody comes back, the prodigal son, I'm doing this. This is for the belt.
And then Roman's like, wait a minute.
Dusty.
This is my island.
He said, bro, I'm happy you're back. But you're still not the big dog. This is still my show. Yeah. This is still my title. You were coming from the D League, brother. Yeah. This is the big time. Yeah. That's a story and a half.
Yeah, that would be really, really good. And then, especially if Roman just won.
And you're Vince McMahon. You just freaking buried AEW.
Yeah, you did.
You buried it.
Yeah, you did.
And that's not the point. That's not how you should book
But it's a good byproduct.
But what did you think this is, son?
What did you think was going to happen when you came? Yeah,
I'm the best wrestler on the planet.
That would be good. If Roman's just what did you think was going to happen?
And that would be even better. He doesn't even say it to Cody. He talks to the fans. Yeah. What did you guys think was going to happen?
You think he was going to walk in?
He was wrestling milkmen. He's talking about coming to the tribal chief.
Yeah, that'd be damn good.
And then
that promo would be insane. Because you see Roman start getting mad.
And then to have him come back and then win it.
Yeah, would be awesome.
After the fact would put Cody on the freaking moon.
Yeah, it would.
The moon. And that's a story that could take place from SummerSlam to Mania.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a 6 to 8 month
You could have him
story.
lose right before Survivor Series. Yeah.
It's insane how good that could be. Yeah. They won't do it, but just something to think about.
That'd be a good, maybe have him lose it in UK or something like that.
Yeah, if that's the setup.
If he's healthy. I don't know what they're going to be able to do by then, but have him lose October. Maybe win the Rumble.
And say I'm
there
back.
You go, Mania.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I would love it. Yeah. I would love it. Not going to happen.
No. After that little tangent from Bob to Roman to Cody.
Yeah.
Bianca defends against Asuka and Becky.
Dude, Bianca winning is fine with me.
Yeah.
How she won is not
Horrible.
fine with me.
Yeah, not great.
Because the feud had nothing to do with Bianca in the first place.
Yep.
And then the finish had nothing to do with Bianca.
Yep.
Like, she is clearly in that like tier of women, right? Like
she's definitely like she's in the Big E problem right now.
Yes.
That's kind of where the problem she's running into.
Her championship run isn't about her.
No,
it's about who's next.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but
she's very good.
Performance-wise, she's just as good as Asuka, just as good as Becky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, no questions asked. I really thought Asuka was gonna win.
So did I.
I really did. I thought that the story was there, like for her to come back, have the successful run, take over. I damn sure didn't think Asuka was gonna take the pin.
No shot. I think Asuka's taking a pin.
And
never.
Just to go off a little bit here, it makes less sense because then Asuka beats the piss out of Becky in a 24/7 segment for Dana Brooke to get a clean pin on Becky. So if we're gonna get Dana Brooke getting clean pins on Becky, it's like Asuka's not taking that pin at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous ending. The match overall, though, very good.
I thought it was very good.
Very,
I thought it was
good.
very good.
Like, no complaints about the match except the finish.
Yeah, but people remember the finish.
That's it. What do you remember? The finish.
Yeah.
And you open the show with that?
Yeah.
Like, fire match to open the show. Match is on fire. And then that finish. Like,
it's unfortunate.
And it was just so bad. It was just like so stupid. A manhandle slam into a...
I kind of get the story a little bit. Like, that's how Becky has been getting one over on Bianca for so long. But don't do it at the expense of Asuka.
Yeah, but that's like so subtle. That's like not a... And like, I get it. It is how Becky's been winning. But that's such like a subtle undertone of the story. I don't know. I don't love it. Yeah, but is that it? Or...
I think Cody. But we already kind of talked about that.
Or this is it?
Yeah, this is it.
All right, well, let's
we didn't predict it because I didn't know it was on the card.
Madcap and Corbin.
Madcap's good, man.
Madcap is
He's very good. Corbin probably can take some time off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's next for either of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, fine match. Yeah. Madcap, when we said he's got to change his ring gear, we didn't mean to create a wrestler. That was not great. 3. Like the black pant, the black shorts, black knee pad.
Yeah, not good.
Let's get him something. Yeah. You guys like him, clearly.
I mean, it's also possible that it's just like he didn't
have ring gear yet.
Yeah. That's a possibility, but maybe get that shit overnight. Yeah. Or something. But
get someone in
you'll know somebody at Amazon. Yeah. Like, come on.
They have plenty of outfits in the closet.
They definitely got something.
Put something together. Yeah. All right.
I mean, look at Zeke. He's Ultimate Warrior.
He's Ultimate Warrior. Yeah. Zeke the Freak.
Yeah, just do something.
All right. Let's get into it.
Okay. We definitely touched on this a lot.
We talked a lot about what's next for Cody, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But dude,
this is bad.
This is god awful.
This is bad.
So coming into it, I was like, dude, no way. Like, he's really tore his pec. Like, we're probably getting worked. Yeah. There's no shot. It's really torn. Turns out it's
second
really...
he walked out the thing. I'm
you
like,
saw
oh my
the
God,
bruise through his...
I'm like, oh my God, he tore his pec.
Through his, what's it called? Robe.
The jacket, yeah.
You saw it. I was like, okay, he tore it. That's real. Then he takes the robe off.
And I was like, oh.
And it is the most purple pec I have ever had.
Have you seen it now?
No.
It's to his wrist.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's so bad. Yeah. So bad, right? So I'm like, okay. He's going to lose.
He has to lose.
And like, this is perfect.
In my head, I'm like, he has to lose.
This is perfect. Like, Seth Rollins gets one over. He wins. The story doesn't get negatively affected by this at all, right? Because you have a torn pec. You tried to come out.
Your pec.
You tried to come out. You tried to perform. You're in Hell in a Cell against one of the best wrestlers in the history of the company.
Especially one of the most decorated Hell in a Cell wrestlers.
Yeah. And you lost. Not a big deal, right? Boy, could we be more wrong.
More wrong.
Like, could we have been more wrong?
Yeah.
So Seth dominates the match.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has to.
Yeah, right. Exactly. He has
physically, he has to.
And you could tell Cody really can't do anything.
Yeah.
You could just tell. It's like,
even when Seth did like the spin around like arms, you could tell he let go as soon as he even started.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't.
It's like Cody do the rest.
Down.
Yeah.
Yep. He let Cody fall. Then the bull rope.
Yeah.
And like, okay, I get it. Like, you only have one arm, so you want to like play to your strengths, whatever. I didn't love it. I didn't really think it added to the story much, whatever. And then just to take it off. Yeah. Like, okay, why would I put it on?
Yeah.
Whatever. Again, Seth, stupid. You're a heel. Like, the guy's got a torn pec. Yeah. Why are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Stupid. Everyone wants to tell me it's the greatest match ever. It's got storytelling. It's got this. And it did. It did have storytelling.
Which is, it honestly, like, I think my problem with this match is, like, watching it, having Cody with the torn pec, and like all the things that they did, with the belt and with Seth's ring gear and this and that and the other thing, this would have been the best match of all time. It would have been so good.
That's exactly the point. Is why. And I know you can't cancel the premiere match on the show.
You have to have
because
something.
it's Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
You gotta have your Hell in a Cell. But like, this match had everything set up, and you could see it because, like you said in the story, the belt, the rope, the kendo sticks, the table, like everything ready to go, and it goes out the window when you're wrestling a disabled person.
Yeah.
He has one half of his upper body does not work.
Yeah.
And he still won.
Yeah, he still won. That's crazy.
That's really crazy. The point I want to hammer home is. One half of his body does not work.
And he wins.
And he won.
Yeah.
Seth had a kendo stick. Don't just poke it in there. Dig it in there. Like, I get it. You're not really trying to hurt the guy. Like, I know you're not really trying to hurt Cody Rhodes. But you're the heel. Yeah. You gotta win there. Yeah. You gotta win there. Anyone, the face would have to win there. Yeah. If you're the heel that comes out with a torn pec, like the face has to win.
If you're the heel, you don't come out with a torn pec to begin with.
No,
but
I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. The guy without the torn pec has to win.
Has to win.
And instead, we get caught in a counter. We get 3 crossroads. We get a pedigree. We get a sledgehammer.
To be fair, the 2 crossroads to the sledgehammer spot was really good. That was a good spot.
It was a great spot. A great spot.
Yeah. It has one arm.
If I'm getting held down, I'm just going to freaking Gunther chest pop you right into the peg.
And then that's it.
And then you're going to be like this. Oh, my God.
That's it.
It's... I'm not trying to take anything away from the match. Because the fact that he had, the fortitude
he had the balls
to step out and wrestle like that, I appreciate that. I appreciate him putting on that kind of show, that effort for us. Because that's all that is. It's for us, right? But I hate that he won. Yeah, I hate it so much.
The fact he won is absurd. It's absurd. Because you're going to have a very hard time. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of people out there who are like, the suspension of disbelief, and I get it. But suspension of disbelief only goes so far. It still has to be grounded in reality.
Yeah, suspension of disbelief is like, okay, Seth lost 3 in a row. I get it.
I get it.
But
it has to be grounded in reality a little bit. Yeah. So you're going to have a very hard time convincing me that Seth shouldn't retire immediately.
I tweeted this instantly. Yeah. Seth needs to take a very long vacation. Yeah. There are a lot of losses you could take. This isn't one.
That's the one thing about wrestling, professional wrestling, WWE especially. If you just take time off, you kind of just forget about what happened beforehand.
And that's fine.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's the suspension of disbelief. He's back now. It doesn't matter what happened before.
Exactly. That is what wrestling is. Yeah. You take a couple bad losses and you take a vacation. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. And it'll be a big loss because Seth is one of the best performers, but there's nothing for him right now.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No. You're just not...
Other than the Money in the Bank match, but...
But I can't believe he can win that.
No, I can't. No,
he lost to one guy in Hell in a Cell with a torn pec. Yeah. He's not beating 6 guys with a ladder. It doesn't matter. It's not happening.
Yeah, no, it's a very good point. No.
And if he does, everyone else is buried.
Yeah, buried.
It doesn't.
Destroyed.
I don't care.
Destroyed.
No, it's Seth Rollins.
Doesn't matter.
You're not buried for losing to Seth Rollins.
Now you are.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You are now.
Tell me Seth's last feud victory.
Yeah, none. Couldn't even tell you.
No, he beats Roman by DQ, still lost.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Seth's done.
Yeah.
Seth's done. Mm-hmm. He's literally Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He's literally Shawn Michaels.
He is Shawn Michaels. That's really what he is.
He's
Shawn Michaels.
The best performer, and he always loses the big one.
Yeah.
Always. Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, has a losing record.
What is he, 4-7 or something like that? Yeah.
Has a losing record at WrestleMania. Yeah. Seth Rollins is Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Good company to be in.
Oh, very good company, but...
Terribly underutilized.
Yes.
And, I am not being, overly critical. I don't think. I think I'm being realistic.
I think it's realistic.
Seth is top 1 or 2 performers in the company.
Yeah.
And he's been that way for the better half of a decade.
Yeah.
5 to 6 years now. I just don't know what is next for him if he doesn't take a break.
Yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea.
And when he comes back from that break, he needs a full change, a full revival. He can't be coming out in fancy suits, laughing at, doing psycho bits. No. You got to be Seth Rollins. You got to be focused. You got to be man on the mission. And you said it. Go back to the things that worked.
Yeah.
Right? Why do I keep losing? okay, this is what I did when I cashed in on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
This is what I did when I came back from the ACL. Like, what worked?
Like, show me him doing that self-reflection, and then I can buy back in.
Yeah.
Even if you don't take vacation, right? Even if that's the promo you cut.
If the bit is, okay, I lost to a guy with one arm. What the hell's going on here?
What am I doing wrong?
I'll buy it because that's realistic.
Yes.
It's, wait a minute, what just happened? I got to fix this kind of thing.
Yeah, like
I know how good I am. How is this happening? There it is, and that's it. So, I don't know.
And that's problem solved. But if they don't do that, Seth's got to go.
Neither of the things are probably going to happen.
And it doesn't just fix by putting Seth on SmackDown
No, it
either.
doesn't. No.
Because he goes to SmackDown, I damn sure don't believe he's beating Roman.
No, hell
he's
no.
not beating Drew.
Not beating Bob.
No, definitely not beating
Not beating
Bob.
Randy, not beating Riddle.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do.
I hope something.
Hopefully they have something in the plans, but I doubt it.
And now I'm just like, the future, the trajectory of the company right now.
It's weird. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Because Cody was clearly the next guy, right?
Yeah.
Now I assume they still want that, so maybe he just takes a little break.
Yeah. I would imagine he just takes a break for...
Maybe comes out, talks a little bit every other week.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Show him resting, show him rehabbing at home. Like, guys, I'll be back soon. Like, whatever, just keep people interested. But
yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. That's really it for the week, though.
Yeah, that is kind of it.
Yeah, there's a little rant there at the end.
Yeah, but you gotta say it.
No, someone has to say it.
Too many people are out there saying like, "Oh, it's this instant classic of a match."
No,
and will I rewatch it? I'm sure.
It's a classic for a very different reason,
right?
Than your typical like, damn, that was a good match.
You know why this was a classic?
Because Cody Rhodes wrestled with a torn freaking pec
and hit a pedigree.
Yeah.
That's what the classic is.
Yeah.
That he like. The whole full circle smashing the throne, mocking Triple H, this, that, and the third, comes back, hits a pedigree.
Yep.
That's what the story is.
Yeah.
And who else to hit it on but Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins, yeah.
So I really don't know. It was a good pay-per-view, a good
It
weekend,
was
a good weekend
It was a good
wrestling.
weekend of wrestling for sure.
So I'm not like upset.
No, but
ending it on that.
I think people buy into the hype.
Someone tells you it's a 5-star match,
and
you're like, "Oh, it's a 5-star match."
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah.
Like, you tell me what you liked about the match, and then okay.
Is it as good as Triple H and The Undertaker? No, it's not.
No,
it's not. It's not. It isn't.
And Triple H versus Undertaker wasn't a 5-star.
And we're not doing 6.5, 7, 5 stars. You don't go above 5 stars.
Yeah, if your standard's 5, it's 5.
If anything, the second you go above 5 stars, your entire rating system's thrown out the window.
I will give you 1, right? I will give you 1, and that's it.
There are a lot of match. All right, you get 1 above 5 stars.
Yeah.
This is the best match I've ever seen.
Yeah, and because your standard was 5, and then if you ever want to redo that, if it's ever like, no, this match is a 7, it's like you got to redo your list.
You got to do the whole list.
Because
you got to redo everything.
You just can't just throw arbitrary.
You can't
numbers.
just keep building it up and up and up. That's not how this works. So.
Yes. Because Undertaker and Triple H is my personal favorite.
I think it is for me too. I think it's the best match.
It is a 5-star match in my eyes, despite what other people say.
I don't understand how it could not be, but
that match is far better.
Yeah, far better than this.
Far better than this match.
In every aspect.
Yes, every aspect. Every aspect. Match. So
even if you want to say the story, that story was insane.
As I was going to say,
that story was nuts.
Yes, and this is not to take away from Seth and Cody.
No,
it's just to say. People are throwing this out there as some like all-time instant classic, and is it going to be rewatchable? Sure.
Yeah.
It is a good match.
Yeah.
Is it my top 10 favorite of all time?
Hell no.
I don't even know if it's a top 10 Hell in a Cell of all time.
I don't know.
I would have to go rewatch.
Yeah, really. There's some good ones out there. Yeah.
Seth has probably been in 3 better himself.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Edge, Dean.
Honestly, I'm putting some of the women's ones over this.
Yeah,
the women's ones were sick. Yeah.
Sasha and Bailey.
Sasha Bailey was insane.
So good. Yeah. Okay, now it sounds like we're talking bad about it, but we're not.
We're not. It was fine. It's just it wasn't as good as people are saying it is.
And it's
probably like 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5 because of the story.
You want to tell me it was like...
It was like 2.5 wrestling, probably 4 story. I'll give you a 3.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair because 2 wrestling is accurate. You couldn't hit anything.
You couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Anyway... It was a good weekend of wrestling.
Yeah, it was. As much as that rant sounded like it wasn't, it really was.
Now that we're 4 days off,
hitting our stride into Money in the Bank.
Let's what do you rank it overall pay-per-view?
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
Probably a 7. I think this was a fine pay-per-view. I think.
Yeah.
If the Hell in a Cell, if Cody was healthy, it's probably a little higher just because that match would have been nuts. But I don't think anything was bad on the card. I mean, the worst match was exactly what we said it was, Bobby and Omos, and it was fine.
And it was what it was.
Everything else was good. It drew my attention.
Yeah. I think that if the women's had a better finish and Cody wasn't hurt, this could have
probably
been...
eight and a half.
Been,
closer.
Could have been a lot higher.
Up there.
Not
but
a
it was
lot
fine.
higher,
It was
but
7. 7's fine.
Yeah, 7.
7's above average.
Yeah.
Which is a good place to be for WWE. Right now,
because a lot of times WWE's putting out 4s.
Yes. So 7 is solid.
Yeah. All right. Guys.
If you enjoy this type of content, let us know in the comments. Let us know what your favorite match was. Let us know what you think of the whole Cody situation.
Yeah.
What you think of the Hell in a Cell. If we're off the mark, tell us.
Are we missing it?
I don't think we are. But if we are, tell us why you think so.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe down below. Comment, like I said. Links in the description for socials, Instagram and Twitter @wrestle_pod.
Yes,
we're on
sir.
Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify.
Yep. Guys, tell a friend to tell a friend. As always, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out.
Peace.